morning, guys. Happy Friday. It's Friday. So anyways, guys, I'm about to leave to go to Jama Mama's house. Maja. Or not Maja. Um, I'm going to her house, guys. Jama TVE. So guys, we're going to go over there. We are going to hang out a little bit today. We got to go run some errands. We got to go get some stuff. Some battery packs, some different stuff, guys. We're getting ready, guys, to travel next year. Next year, we're going to travel together. I'm leaving, guys. So it's a definite, guys. I'm going to Texas to see my cousin, Crystalline. I just got to buy my ticket and go to Texas, guys. So you guys get ready for some good vlogs for me and my cousins and everybody down in Texas, guys. We might go to water park if it's opened, but we'll be, distancing from each other so no one could come for me for that. But a water park is big enough that you can distance yourself, because technically when you're at a water park, you really are distanced from each other. It's only when you're like in a line, but they don't really have lines that much right now. They're just doing fast passes for everybody, even at Disney World and Epcot and it's still part of Disney World and Universal. My friend who works at Universal, he told me that they haven't even made it. Well, when they first opened, they didn't even make it to 100 people, in the park. There was only like 50 people in the park, So that was because, of what we're dealing with, the crisis that we're dealing with, guys. If you see my hair is wet, I just got out of the shower, like literally. And I was like, let me do a blog really quick early this morning. I'll probably go live later, guys. So come with all your questions, guys. Ask me whatever you want me. Donate money, guys. Join my membership. My membership, I think, is only like 99 cents to join, guys. And you'll get to know like behind the scenes and edits and stuff that didn't make it to the video, or different announcements that I have. And if we ever get to go on tour, that's where you guys would see that. Join Drama TVs too, because that basically will keep you guys up to speed of like what we're doing with our channels. And if we do a video but we don't make it public, you guys can see it because it'll be private. And like different stuff like that, just keep it going like the way we want to keep it going. I actually just I'm still waiting for TLC to call me. Guys, please keep me in your prayers, guys, for next Monday at 2:30. It's my appointment for this lump on my leg. Pray that this plastic surgeon can do it, because if he says that he can do it, and if he can do it as soon as like the middle of September, then I'm not going to Texas because I want to get it off my leg. But if he's like, nah, it's going to take me until like, if he's like, okay, I'll book you in like November, then that's fine. Because sometimes like when I did my bariatric surgery, I finished everything in September. Like, I started in July, and by September I was done with all my appointments, all my approvals, all my heart tests. Guys, do not do a heart test. If they want you to do a heart test to see how powerful to see how strong your heart is, please do the running one on the treadmill, because I don't know if I told you guys this. I think I did in that video. I don't even know what the video is titled. I think it's just titled like super close, getting ready to surgery day, whatever it is. I'll have to look for it and link it below. But guys, oh my goodness, when I did that test, oh my gosh, I remember I was totally fine walking in there, because I lost a bunch of weight. I think at this time I was weighing like 5 something, I was still breathing. Like, it hurt to walk because my lungs weren't used to so much walking, because they were so used to me like only walking like 2 steps and having to sit down. But because I lost so much weight, I was like, because I lost that first 80 pounds, I was like, okay, I got this, I can do this. And so I remember me and my mom, we weren't walking that fast, and it was early in the morning. It was like 6, 7 in the morning when we got there, and it was at the hospital on the west side. It was a nice hospital, big hospital, like really big. And like people go there to have babies and major surgeries and different stuff. Probably where I will go again, for this leg one. Or go back to Celebration. I don't know which one. And I think Celebration is bigger, but this one was pretty big, like tall wise. But anyways, so I remember like you didn't have to change out of your clothes. You just had to take off your shirt and put on like one of those gowns that they give you, right? And then you lie on this gurney, and then she basically puts in an IV, and then, she gets you ready. And then I was like not nervous, and I'm like, this is nothing. This will be over and done with. I didn't want to do the treadmill because I didn't think that I was small enough to do the treadmill. I thought I wouldn't be able to do it, you know. But I wish I would have done the treadmill. So then the doctor comes in, or the lady, the sweet lady, the ultrasound lady, she comes in and she's like, okay, sweetie, so this is what we're gonna do. Everyone calls me sweetie just from talking to me. Like they just call me sweetie because they see that I'm a really good person. So it's the way that I come off, I guess. I don't know. Because I'm not even trying all the time. It's just my personality. So anyway, she's like, okay, sweetie. So, oh, and Maria, shout out to me, Maria. Maria was the nurse that booked us in and everything. And she's so sweet. I actually follow her on Facebook. Shout out to you, Maria. If you're watching this, I miss you. And I want to show you that I've lost so much weight. Because you told me to come back and see you. And I haven't done that yet. I need to. So I remember, so I changed my outfit, whatever, got on the gurney or on the bed. Then the lady came, she rubbed the cream, when the women are pregnant and they want to hear the ultrasound. And I've had hundreds of ultrasounds before. This wasn't anything new for me. Like I had one for this area when I was in a lot of pain. I had some for my stomach a while back. I had on my legs to make sure to see if I had any blood clots on my leg, like way before I actually got a blood clot. So I've had ultrasounds done. So I remember she started rubbing the cream on here, and then she started pushing the little wand thing on my chest. And then the doctor came in and he's like, hype up the medication, hype up the medication. So they give you this medication to make your heart go boom, 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 and then go faster and faster and faster and faster. So she kept pushing hard. And she's like, am I hurting you? Am I hurting you? And I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. And then she started pushing harder. But I wasn't even paying attention to her doing that. I was paying attention to my heart, feeling like it was about to beam out of my chest. And then I'm looking at my mom and she's like, you're doing okay. You're doing okay. And I'm like, I'm not doing okay. Like, this is pissing. Like, why couldn't you all just put me to sleep? But I guess they want to hear from your mouth. And then he's like, push it up to 40, push it up to 50. He's like, push it up. And so the nurse was like, I don't know if he can make it. So we were almost to like 60. And then the nurse was like, hold up, something's wrong. So then she did something better because at that time, guys, I was passing out. The room was spinning. I was barely hearing people and I felt like I was going to pass out and my chest was hurting. My heart was hurting so bad, guys, like so bad. I thought I was having a heart attack. And then he kept saying, you're doing good. And she's like, I'm sorry. Because she's pushing like really hard to take pictures of my heart all over. And because I had a lot of fat around my heart, it was hard for her to do that. And so then finally she's like, okay, we got the right one. So then he's like, okay, stop. We're good. And then he left the room and then he came back and looked at everything. He's like, you're good. You're approved for surgery, Mr. Cross. Good luck to you. I hope everything goes well. And I'll see you, when I need to see you, And then when the ultrasound lady left, she cleaned up all the guck and goo and everything. And I was literally, guys, sore all in here. All of this was like chafed and hurt so bad. And then when they told me to lean up and get dressed and everything, guys, my vision was so blurry. I thought I was going blind. And my mom was like, hold up. I was like, I can't see. And so she was like, because that could maybe be like some accident, like they made me blind or something from the pressure. And then the lady was like, no, you just have to just give it a minute. It'll come back. I was freaking out, guys. I did not want to be blind. And I wasn't really blind. It was more blurry. Like I could see stuff, but it was just blurry. Like everyone looked so far away and stuff like that. And it was just blurry. And I had a headache on top of it. And oh my gosh, guys, I was so miserable. And I should have recorded it. I didn't even ask that permission to record it. I should have just had my mom recorded it because they probably would have not cared. But because I would have just told them it's a docuseries. And that's the truth. I was documenting my whole journey to surgery. So then when we were trying to walk back to the car, because it was like this long hallway, guys. It was like a scene out of a horror movie. The walls and everything, it was just so blurry. It was like hard. So I would walk a little, take a break, walk a little, take a break. And my mom was like, are you okay? And I'm like, I don't feel good. Literally, I felt still drugged. And so she's like, it's going to take a while. They said it would take 24 hours for it to wear off. And then I remember we finally got to the car. The valet brought the van up. And I was like, okay, check, that's done. I'm never doing that again in my life. I don't care if the doctor wants one. I'm not doing one again. I will run on the treadmill. I am not doing that again. And then we came home. And I still felt drugged. The whole day until the next day. And then Jamba was like, what's wrong? I'm like, I don't feel good. Like, I feel drugged. And then I told her what happened. And she's like, duh, they pumped a lot of stuff into your body to make your heart rate go up. And I was like, yeah, you're right. But that was like, don't do those guys. But a lot of you shouldn't have to. Well, some of you might have to do that for sports, or if you already have a heart problem, or if you're older and the doctors want to check your heart, you might have to do it. But just make sure you do the treadmill. And if you can stand that pain, then fine. Be all, it's your choice. But I'm telling you from my experience, no. I don't like pain, so that's probably why the biggest thing was. And I don't like discomfort, and I don't like drugs. I've never liked drugs. Like anything that makes you feel like out of control of your body, I don't like. I don't do that. Nope, nope, nope. That's why you'll never see me do any type of drugs or weed or any of that type of stuff. If I ever, you guys just will never hear those in the tabloids that he was caught with this. No, because I don't like feeling out of your body. Like, I just don't like that feeling. So that was that experience with the heart thing. What were we talking about earlier? We forgot. Oh yeah, so anyways, guys, join the membership, guys. I think it's 99 cents a month, I'm not sure. I'll let you guys know more details. I'll probably be live today, guys, if you want to come and ask some questions. Whatever questions you want, guys. I'm still doing that challenge, guys. Whoever can bring me like 5 or 10 subscribers, guys, will get a shout out in the next video. So I'm still doing that challenge. People already put down some challenges that they want me to do. I'm definitely going to do them. I saw all your challenges. I saw Leah's. Oh, and Evon, thank you for your $3, Evon. I don't know if I announced you in the video before, but thank you in yesterday's video. I forgot you did give me $3. And Gio and Ashalai and Proud Bifalog. So I forgot about that, guys. I'm sorry about that. If I forgot anybody who donated money, guys, that meant so much to me. That literally like warmed my heart because I'm like, these people really care about me and they don't even know me. It was like, what? But guys, I'm so proud of Jama. Like, she is killing it. Like, I told her like for the last 3 years, I was like, boo, you gotta start a YouTube channel. You gotta do something. And she's like, no, I don't want to. Because I knew like if I blew up, if I would have went viral, and I had a viral video, but I didn't even pay attention to it. If I would have like done something, and then I would have been like on tour or doing stuff or whatever, and then she would have been like, what are you doing? Like she would have wanted to be a part of it, but she wouldn't understand it. I mean, she would have just probably came along as like my manager and don't let people mess with me or take advantage of me or something like that. Because she's very protective of me, and I appreciate it. Because I've never had, like I said, guys, I've never had a friend. I've never been close to someone as close as I am to her. Like, it's just so unbelievable. And I already did a video. It's like, go watch the video, guys. And I think it's at 1K. I'm not sure. What I really think about Jama TV, guys. Go watch that. You'll see what I truly think about her. You guys need to find yourself a good friend. Someone that you can someone that can calm you down. Someone that can understand you. Someone that can tell you you're not going crazy. Someone that can tell you everything's going to be okay. Someone that can tell you, I'm here for you no matter what the situation is. I'm not going to judge you no matter what the situation is. And vice versa. Like, we've had conversations. We've talked about stuff that goes to the vault. Like, we have a friendship and a pact that like no one can destroy. Like, no one can mess with her. No one can mess with me. And that's just our friendship. And it's going to stay that way because you don't really find someone like that, especially from a different country. She's Filipino and I'm a US citizen. And a lot of times, I mean, they have those bonds. They really do. Because half the times they meet as pen pals or they're overseas because they're working or, something like that. And they get a best friend. But a lot of young people like my age hang out with people that are close in your age. I don't do that. I don't know why. Like, I really don't know why I don't hang out with people my own age. Like, I have friends my own age, like my other best friend, John and Lily, they're both around my age. John and me are literally the same age. We're like literally, I think, a year apart. Because I think he's like 80. No, we're born the same year. We're both born 1989, both of us. He's older than me by like, I don't even know how many minutes, but I think we're the same age. Because he graduated before me and then I graduated the year after him. But, we've been best friends since I've been in Florida. We've actually been best friends longer than me. Well, yeah, we've basically been best friends longer than me and Jama, but we've had the biggest fights out of me and Jama. Like, we've like literally let 5 years pass before we stopped. I think like if me and Jama ever have a fight like that, there's no coming back. Because I've seen Jama with different situations There's no getting her heart back. Like if you mess with her, you're done. Like she doesn't give you a second chance unless you're like her actual child. Then that's different. But I'm not her actual child. I think my life would be different if I would have been, but because I just feel like she would have pushed me more and would have been more strict and more like, excuse me, like I mean, I had discipline in my life. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like. Actually, really, I didn't. I honestly did. I really did not have discipline in my life. Like I can't even remember the most times I was in trouble. Like I literally, like we got scolded, we got in trouble, we got spanked, whatever it was. Like we didn't have like, but that wasn't that like it wasn't that many times. There might have been only like 3 times that they hit us or something. But most of the times it was like, we're going to take your toys, or we're going to put you in timeout. And even timeout didn't even work. Or you're going to sit in timeout until this timer goes off, or, something like that. Or like with my mom, when we would do something, we were able to earn it back. With my dad, I guess my dad was the same way too. Like if you did something, like if you were bad in the beginning of the morning, but you really wanted to go to Sammy's house or your best friend's house, she would be like, okay, do the dishes, do the dishes, vacuum out the car, be really polite, be really respectful, and then we'll see when the time comes. But she would end up taking us anyways. Like I remember I was such a jerk the night before. I don't remember what happened. Oh, I didn't want to go to school because I was being bullied, but they didn't understand that, and I didn't want to tell them that. And I remember we got in a big fight about it, and I remember Mom's like, well, then no Steven's coming over tomorrow, because Steven was supposed to spend the weekend with me, because I'd spend one weekend at his house, and he would spend one weekend at my house. So she's like, no Steven then tomorrow. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then I like got mad, and I stormed off and slammed my door. And then she's like, see, this is why he's not coming. And then I remember I went to school, and then Steven's like, yo, am I still coming over? I was like, bro, I don't know, because I got in a fight with my mom, and she said no. So he's like, okay, well, let me know, because I'm going to go home, because usually he would ride the bus with me after school. So he's like, I'm gonna go home, just call me. And I was like, all right. So I remember I called my mom like on my lunch break, and I was like, Mom, could Steve come still? And she's like, well, when you get home off that bus, before I get home, the kitchen's better be clean, and the floor better be mopped, and and the carpets need to be vacuumed. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. Thank you. So I remember I got home, I vacuumed, I cleaned and whatever, and then I used bleach. So my hands literally smelled like bleach, because I was trying to clean everything and make it smell really good. And then my friend Courtney, she called, and she was like, yo, where you at? Come over. So I was like, all right. So I just walked next door. And then Steven called me, and my mom's like, I'm on my way home. I was like, all right, I got to go. Come with me. So, or no, I'm like, no, stay there. So then I went home. She looked, she's like, okay, it's cool. Tell Steve he can come. So then his mom, on her way home from work, because she worked the night shift, she would drop him off, and then she'd go home and sleep. And then he came over, and he's like, whoa, bro, I thought you were in trouble. Like I wasn't going to get to come over. I was like, yeah, we almost lost it, bro. But it was really easy in my home to get stuff back if you obeyed and followed the rules. So like that, I think that's the type of parent I want to be. Like, I don't want it to be so easy, but I want it to be like, there's still respect there. There's still ways that you can earn it back. I don't want my child to hate me, and I don't want my child to be like, it's the end of the world. Like, they'll know, like, all I have to do is just apologize and do what he told me to do, and then I can, get it back. Like if it's video games or toys or cell phone or whatever. But my kids ain't having their cell phone until they're 16 years old like I did. You're not, no. Unless my wife is different, or my girlfriend, you're not having your cell phone until you're 16, because I had to wait until my 16th birthday to get my first cell phone. I did not have a cell phone at 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 like these kids do nowadays. But yeah, that's just like, that was kind of like my childhood. Like you really just, like my dad was different. My dad was like, when we would go to the stores, he made us hold the cart right next to him. Like, so one brother was on, I was on one side and my brother was on the other side. And then we couldn't beg for anything. We couldn't put nothing in the cart. And then if we were good in the store, then he would take us to go like get Slurpees. He loved the 7-Eleven Slurpees. And he would get whatever flavor he want, and then get like a bag of chips or something, or cookies or gum or whatever. Or he would take us out to eat, like that's, or get us like a Happy Meal or something. That's how he was. Now, when we went to the store with my mom, we could go wherever and do whatever we want, but we had to come back and meet her like at the car or in the checkout line, or find her or something. And there were a lot of times that she paged us, and it was so embarrassing, because she'd be like, the lady would be like, Matthew Cross, please come to the front desk. Matthew Cross, please come to the front desk. I'm like, this woman just paged me, and now everyone knows my name. I was so embarrassed. And I remember one time we were trying to leave, me and my mom. And I was with her. I just stayed with her that day because we were like buying clothes or something, getting ready for school. And my little brother, I think he was like 6 or 7, he left, and he would go play video games. You know how they had like the free video games to try, like in the automotive, electronic section at Walmart back in the day, guys. This is like way back. This is like the early 2000s. They used to let you play like Need for Speed. They let you play Mario Smash Brothers. They let you play like Dragon Ball Z. And you would stand there and look up like this, and everything would be locked up, but there would be a little remote control that would pop out with the Xbox or the PlayStation or the whatever it's called, and you just look like this and look up and then play and be boom, 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 boom. And then, you know, other kids would be like waiting or would come around you and watch you and say, you're really good, you're really good. Like that's how it was. So he wasn't paying attention because it was so loud. Then he went looking for us and freaking out. And then when he found us, he was so mad. He was crying. I thought you left me here and I thought I was lost. And he was such a little crybaby back then. Oh my gosh. He used to cry about everything. I was just like, shut up. But I was my brother's keeper. Like no one messed with my brother. Like he'd get in a fight and he'd be like, hold on, I'm gonna get my older brother. And I'd come in and be like, excuse me, what you say about my brother? And we were always fighting girls. I don't know why we were always fighting girls. It was so fun. Like we didn't put our hands on them, but we would always like get in really long debates and fights. Like you did not like the Cross Boys. That's what we were. No one liked us because one people thought we were weird because we were homeschooled, and then other people thought we were bad people because we burnt down our barn. Guys, that's another story I got to tell you guys about. For the new people, I think I've told it before, but that's another story I'll tell you guys about. But yeah, people thought we were bad, but we weren't bad. We just were different. That's all it was. We weren't really like crazy or anything. It's just we lived on a farm and we were each other's best friends. We didn't have a lot of friends, so people thought we were weird because we would talk about stuff and people were like, huh, what does that mean? But I'm like, that's just our life. But guys, I'm sorry. I've been rambling, guys. But anyways, guys, I love you so much. Get ready for today's live, guys. Join my membership. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you guys can bring 5 or 10, if someone brings me 20 subscribers, please comment below that you brought me 20 subscribers. Because I think that exactly will make me, or 50, I don't know. That will make me 3K, guys. That would be so amazing. I love you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.